good morning. I am getting ready to depart. That's where I had the motorbike last night, perfectly safe and sheltered. I have no major problems to solve right now, which is good. I need to go and pick up some packages and then I'll be on my way. Today should be an amazing day. Today there's several points on the map that I've seen that should be very beautiful environments. I think it's on the way. With a bit of luck, I don't really know if we'll be able to make it, but we should be close to the thousands years old trees, tea trees, and that will be interesting to see. And overall there should be a very beautiful environments around. I have to check now the map. I have to put on the few dots, a few points on the map to plan my route, but it shouldn't be a very long day and it should be nice. It's about 11 o'clock now, so it's not too late. I need to pick up the packages first, but it shouldn't take too long. Anyway, back to the motorcycle and to a new day. So I'm trying to adjust the clutch a little bit because I noticed yesterday, I think it was more than usual. Yeah, it's okay, that should be alright. I noticed that there was some friction inside, I think more than what it should be. Okay, I think it should be okay. I think it should be touching fully when relaxed. Yeah, I just thought it wasn't disengaging fully. I just worry now not to tense it too much so that then maybe it will never fully touch normally. So anyway, I'll just ride a bit and see. No, actually I need to relax it a little more just in case. Better to be safe, this is the important part. Okay. There's no power. I'm picking up my packages, but there's no power, so the system doesn't work. And this guy, very nice, he came. We're opening them up manually. And I'm a little taller than he is, so I'm giving him a hand. Okay.
一会儿就算那个1个小时以后，我们把台发订起来就可以了哦。
Okay， 谢谢。
还有没有
？I think
没有了。
Okay， 谢谢。Okay, I got 3 here. Nice. 3 out of 8. I don't think I'll open them now. Even though this is a good spot, but this is what it looks like to hunt packages. Get to explore a bit the city. This is the Mekong River. No. Shh. Fuck. Cannot go here. I'm walking into the pickup station for the package now, but I have this secret here and it's triggering now that it will be one day where I'll forget where I left the motorcycle. and I have no idea how to find it if I forget. You know, it's like if I lose the I mean, I have the references, so
Hello.
I have the map, and I probably find my way around doing circles eventually, but just a small fear. At some point I might leave it somewhere in the middle of the street looking for some place, and then I walk 20 minutes away, and if I don't look at the map, I'm lost. I lose it. I cannot find it. Anyway, let's pick up the package. I'm pretty sure I can go back the same way now. Nice. My last package. Done. Oh man, look at this motorbike. I need to do a bit of work on it. Too much trash on it. Okay, time to go. Oh yeah. This took me way too long. Today the morning has been way too long. Okay. I'll pass by the gas station, refuel, and then we are on our way. This is the Mekong River. This is the Mekong River. Goes all the way to Vietnam. Saigon. Okay, I go to the right with motorcycle. Okay, respect the signs. I was just looking at the map for a bit, because there's some very beautiful places in that's funny. It's how they're refueling with water. Not refueling, but filling up the deposit, and then you'll probably water the plants, a bit like in Singapore. That's such a big thing in Singapore, maintaining all the green coverage of the city. So I saw on the map there are a bunch of beautiful places, but it's a touristy city, and to be honest, it's incredibly hot right now. Like, I'm hot on the motorcycle. I'm sweating standing in, so it's just not. I don't think I will enjoy. Wanda Cinema IMAX. Wow, where are we? This looks like a fancy place. Xishuangbanna. There's an airplane landing. It's funny how he has put the water there. Quite. So yes, I prefer to be on my way, to be honest. Tourism can be done in other circumstances. Come with a friend, you can come. These are places where tourists do come, and I don't think I need to show that with a motorcycle. It's not my primary goal right now. Because yesterday I was in this touristy night market area, and it just drained me so much. Took away so much energy from me to be there. It was tough. So I don't know. It was beautiful to see, but there's just so many people and very commercial, and somehow it didn't fill me up with positive emotions last night. I walked around for like over an hour, but yeah. And now with the heat, it's draining me as well. So I really prefer to get some wind, enjoy the ride. That's what this journey is. Well, much of it is about. No bicycles, no motorcycles on the left. And that's exactly where this guy. Keep off the main road. It's a bit strange, you know, the rule about my bicycles and motorcycles shifts between city and city. I guess province and province maybe, or county and county, so you never know. You never know, but at the same time you see these guys, they're on the main road. If they do it, we can do it as well. You know? Never feel now. I get in a bad mood seeing the prices. 9 yuan for 92. It used to be 6 point something. Oh. Whew. Okay, at least we have a full tank of gas. It hurts a bit to be refilling for a price that's basically the same as in Europe, or at least as it used to be in Europe. I don't know how it is now. How much is the gas in Europe? Did we reach to €2? I heard it before I saw it, and that's with the wind and everything. Mystic Valley. What is there? Shall we give it a try? Which way is left? Which way is left? This way? I have no idea what I just did. I don't know why I'm coming here. I just saw the Mystic Valley sign and I thought, you know what, sounds like a good route to explore. What is this noise? It's all such a big part of my day-to-day challenges of dealing with noises and feeling frustrated about them and not knowing what's going on. Fixing things and spending hours on the motorcycle. What is this noise now? Fixed? Simple as that? This is a very tropical environment, very hot, so it's really... And I see Thai everywhere. That's so curious. Is it Thai? Is it the language in Lao? I don't really know. Okay, where do we go from here? Oh, look at that new house being built. I need to check a bit on the map and where we are and what I am doing. Okay. Country road. Of course we take the country road. It doesn't even... North is forward. Won't take this one. I really need a better compass, and this is not working. Maybe I can try to just press on the map somewhere. I want to go Pangsang, not really. I want to go... It doesn't work. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Let's get in the mountain. This is too hot. Like, I just need to get away from the heat. Let's go there. Towards the mountain. That should be the right way. It's just too hot to be able to enjoy sitting in one place in the sun, no matter how beautiful it might be. And that's why one more reason why not only I'm limited with time and at home, but also that one more reason why I didn't explore more of the city. I don't think that's the way. Does this road continue? That's the big question now. If it stops somewhere, if it stops at the end of this, then there's something very wrong with the map. It doesn't look like the road that I want to take. There's something very wrong with the map. Let me try to figure it out over here in the shade. So what's wrong with this map? National road? Where is the country road? Country road. I missed the country road. Oh, it was the other one. So my compass is not really working. Look at these beautiful homes. These were beautiful homes, beautiful houses here. This is still the suburbs of Xishuangbanna, Jihong. It's a tropical environment, it's very warm. And yeah, I hope now that I'm more or less on my way towards the mountains. Either way, from now on, it will be going northwest, okay? First in Yunnan, then Sichuan, then Xinjiang, then Gansu, then Xinjiang. It's a long way ahead, but it will be getting fresher. The weather will be going away from the tropics. So now, ideally, spring will stay by our side until the end. Not really until the end, but at least until Central Asia. Might be summer by then, but it also might be a little colder. Mountains, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan. And then afterwards it will be summer. In Europe it will be summer by the time I arrive. So I mean, it will be nice, but it will be just hot. The thing is, it's nice to be on the motorcycle when it's hot. The worst part is when you stop and it's very hot and start to sweat and I have to take my helmet off, things like that. I also have long clothes, not short. and I use them in winter, I use them now. It's quite interesting. I guess universal, but they don't have more refrigeration. I should just really get a more finer summer clothes, long sleeves, but just not thick. Country road. Okay, we're on the country road, so we'll stick to it. Follow the map. What was that? Some local youth. Ah, but it's a beautiful road. Look at that. Okay, a little bit of forest, a little bit of mountain. It's getting better already. Oh, that's a school here. I guess they have a recess or something. So they're out hanging out. Yeah, it's a beautiful road. I'm happy I came. A little more shade, better refrigeration. I can feel the engine of my motorbike already being very hot. Oh man, I can barely touch it. And I don't know if me losing oil is helping the situation. This guy. That was a big hole. Not amazing. Fortunately, I was going fast, so the motorbike didn't have time to feel it too much. And now, back on the national road. Was it that simple? I thought it would go longer. It's county road. Anyway, let's go. Beautiful. What is that ahead? What kind of a car wash is this? That's a way to clean your car underneath. Should I give it a try? Sounds a little scary. That was funny though. Did you see that? Maybe you saw it in the distance. I was a bit far away. But that was funny. Basically, there's a lot of water sprayed from the bottom, from the soil, from the floor, the ground. Okay. I think as you drive above it, it just comes out and it washes your car, the bottom of your car. I feel a little off, and I think it might be because of the sugar dose that I got in the morning. Yesterday I got some sugar cane, and today in the morning I chewed the rest of it. And if you align all the pieces, it's probably like maybe half a meter of a sugar cane. I just didn't want to carry it, and it spoils easily, so I just chewed it, drank it, squeezed all the juice out of it. But it was a big sugar injection, and I didn't notice any boost when I did that, but since then I think I noticed the opposite. I feel a bit sleepy and thirsty and a bit look at those buildings, impressive. Elephants everywhere. It's funny how there's elephants everywhere, but I don't think that there are many. Let me ask our friend Dobao. Dobao, how many wild elephants are there in Xishuangbanna County?
There are about 300 wild Asian elephants in Xishuangbanna Prefecture, Xishuangbanna州, as of early 2026. In the 1980s, there were only about 170 wild elephants here. The population has grown steadily thanks to strong protection. Most live in Mengyang, Mengla, and Shangyang nature reserves. Do you want a quick guide to safe places to see wild elephants in Xishuangbanna?
Well, that's nice. I mean, it's good. It's an attraction, but I don't know how wild they are. If they require this special protection, if you cannot go, if these wild preserves are inaccessible, aren't they like giant zoos and you can pay and you can go and see the wild elephants? What is the difference between a giant zoo and that preserve? Nature reserves. I want some shade as well. Let's find these little spots over here. There's the gas. Oh, we go to the right here. We take a right. County road. Interesting, okay. I actually didn't pay attention to that. G219. The road is nice, but I cannot hear anything on my. It's just too fast. I want to. It's 320. I want to have a short break. I'm not very comfortable on the motorbike right now. Wire road. Let's find a bit of shade. Have a small break. Busy for you. We are on our way to the country road. Country road. Enough with the highway. Oh, it looks like a tasty place for some lunch. You know what? I just bought some snacks. I'll turn around. And have some lunch there. It looked very nice. A quick lunch. I think this is a great place here. Beautiful. Oh, did you see the dog? Did you see the dog? That was nice. That's a beautiful countryside environment here. Look at the lady with the umbrella over there. Here, it looks like a very nice place for lunch. Let's have a quick snack. And then we are on our way. It's a perfect place for lunch. And I suspect it might even be a buffet. Study hard and I'm fine. Student every day. This is so tasty. This is cold noodles I just bought from here, and I'm so happy I stopped. There's no wonder that there are a few people sitting here as well. I just noticed by passing by with a motorcycle, and you know, places like this I really like when you discover just good food done by a responsible person and appreciated by the community around. So it's very tasty, very tasty. They're cold noodles, a bit like a salad with different nuts. It's something that I eat that often, so I'm very happy I found it, and I'll continue now on my way in a bit when I finish. Also, it's very practical because it's quick and it doesn't take any time to cool down, because if it's hot it takes also time you have to wait. So this is very nice, very nice, very happy I found that. That was so tasty that I'm gonna get one more for the road. A little less spicy this time. And it's just €1 you get a meal in a place like this. That's why it's so awesome. For 8 yuan you can treat yourself with something tasty and healthy. I think there's no meat in this particular meal. Just some sauces, some nuts, some vegetables. See? That's how it looks. That's how it looks. She knows what she does. Just a bit of mix of everything. See? Perfect. And then you just mix it around. Okay. I don't want to bother her too much. This lady, extremely nice. She put some extra things, extra goodies for me. So nice. Thank you. 谢谢, 谢谢, bye bye. So sweet. So sweet. That's what you get, the hospitality of people in the countryside in China. Really something to remember. I just gave them a couple copies of my flags, the small cards that I have with me. Small act, returning the kindness, trying to. Okay, are we ready to go? Now we can go. Now we can enjoy the ride. Putting this on. Putting this on now. And we can go. All right. Bye bye. Okay. Okay, my friends, let's go. Or my grandchildren. That's also an option. I really hope you future my grandchildren are watching this. Unfortunately, actually, no, I don't know. I was gonna say, unfortunately, I will not be around to get to know you, but in theory, I should be if you're my grandchildren, right? So, 30 years from now, 30, 40 years from now, the year might be 2070. The year is 2070, and you're watching this. I don't know on which virtual reality format, 3-dimensional, 4-dimensional. I just hope that you are enjoying what you're seeing. This is the reality of China in the year 2026. great weather, amazing people around you, and an adventure every day that you can do for the price of thank you for the I went exactly through the rocks, which you can do for the price of less than the price of living in a European country right now. If you pay rent in a European country, any European country, and just exist, even in Bulgaria, I think at this point, your monthly expenses will be higher than what I'm spending per month on this adventure, on this journey. Mission, voyage, it's all in one. All of this in one. Now, so I hope if the world is different now, when you're watching this in the future, 30, 40 years from now, and you cannot do this anymore. Maybe China is a global power, the world's leading power. Maybe, who knows, maybe we are already in space. Maybe you're watching this from Mars. I will be proud of you. That would be my children, not grandchildren, I think. Well, I just want to show you what your grandfather did back in the day, or your father. A journey of a lifetime. And you can experience it, okay? Join me until the end. This is all meant to be for a good cause. And we might not change the world, but it doesn't hurt to try. So there's a bit of a traffic jam ahead, not ideal. I don't think I can skip it. Yeah, this is the county road, this is not the national road even, which doesn't spell very good news. At the same time, it might be just this city section here that's a bit intense, but once we get out, it should hopefully be. Here we take a right. No, is it a right? Why is it showing me back? What's wrong with the map? Why is it showing me back? Oh, this is to go to this place. One and two. You know what? I think I don't want to do this particular detour. But you know what? Actually, country road 001 country road. Actually, I can see more county roads, so there's some bugs. Okay, actually we can do that. Let's do that. We have gas, we have everything. We have food, we have water. If not now, when? If not now, when will I or anybody do this? It has to be done. It has to be done, and as of now, we, with me on the ground, might be the only foreigners capable of doing this. What's going on here? The only foreigners currently in China with a motorcycle that is Chinese, of their own, trying to complete the journey of a lifetime. So I think it's worth to try. And especially to go to these places where they are unlikely to be seen by foreign eyes otherwise. Okay, so I hope you are convinced by my logic. Now, what I wanted to mention here is that we go to this place and then we take these country roads. There are a few country roads. It should be decent. I honestly don't know what to expect. I'm not sure why I'm coming here. I saw something on the map. I put a pin on it. Let's just do it the drive through. Look at this alphabet. This is Thai alphabet, right? Is it the same as in Lao? I do not know. It's a basic thing, but oh, look at these buildings. So this is the local. This is the peacock. I was thinking it's the phoenix, but it's actually peacock. There's nobody there. Oh, well, this is where we were supposed to go. Okay. Yeah, I guess you have to pay a ticket. Now, all right. Where next? Where do we go next? Next, I go right over here, quickly for the shade, and let's double check everything. So, the go now is Manuel, I don't know, to Menghai County. Now, the goal is to go, we can go Silk Road, Scenic, Sightseeing Platform, Country Roads. We can take, actually we cannot take that one, we cannot take this one. Wow, I cannot take anything. Maisahai, mosque. Can we go to that mosque? Maisahai Mosque. How far is it? 2 kilometers. Okay, we can do that. 007. And then okay, we go there. And then we do this. Add stop. Are you seeing this? Is it? I want to take, it's not showing me for whatever reason. These smaller roads. Oh, no problem. No worries. I was blocking the way. It's a sign that we should go. At the same time, look at that gas station over here. Nice. You know what? At the same time, I don't have much time left of daylight, so it might be more prudent to keep going. It might be more prudent to keep going. Okay. No need to go and look at mosques. I'm going back. I'm going back because, yes, my planning wasn't ideal today and I don't have much time. It's almost 4 o'clock. It's actually 4 o'clock, after 4 o'clock. And we have over 100 kilometers to go. So I want to appreciate the beauty of a few places on the way, and if we do that too late, it will not happen. So we gotta go, okay? Please forgive me, this was another change of plans. What is this? I feel like there's something wrong. Tasty. I have some work to do. I'm overthinking some things, and I think that's only harming my goals. Hey, what is this guy doing? Let me go. Where is the shade? Somewhere with shade. Is that all the shade I can get? I just want to double check. I want to double check the road. Country road. We can take this road. Okay, you can take this road. Magazine. We can take this road, no problem. Actually, Google Maps was pointing me in the right direction. Xishuangbanna National Nature Reserve. Oh. And country road. Where does this country road go? Keeps going and going and going. Magazine. And then it connects. Let me country road. Let me do Mengbala International Travel Resort. Let me do fishing field. There are just so many places that I think might be worthwhile to pass through. Okay, not so special. This is where we want to go. Big King Tree. 10,000 year ancient tea plantation. That's where we want to go. Okay, we go there. And we put Mangazen. Add stop at Mangazen. Okay, this long, short. Okay, we take this way, this road. We take this road, okay? Let's go. And this is the right section now. Okay, this should not. I should not regret this choice. I don't think I'll change it. Change my mind now. So let's go. Let's go. Look at the architecture. That's typical special of this part of China. I've never been to Thailand. Is this how it is in Thailand? Is this the same culture as in Thailand? This minority here. I guess I should ask. I can ask our friend Dobao. Okay, it was off. That's very loose. Okay, it's upside down. Okay. Look at the environment around. It's so nice that there's almost no traffic, just a little. Dobao, can you tell me about the architecture in Xishuangbanna? These very beautiful spiral-like buildings with spires on top. Is that linked to the culture and the traditions in Thailand? Because I also think I see Thai alphabet. Is the Thai alphabet the same as in Lao? Please respond to me conversationally. Okay, no, none of this was registered. Sorry about that, once again. Let's see if it works. Dobao, can you tell me if these buildings, the architecture, the culture here in Xishuangbanna is linked to Thailand? I see Thai writing in many places. I also wonder if Thai is the alphabet used in Laos. Please tell me a bit more about the context of this beautiful architecture in Xishuangbanna. Okay.
Question. You're seeing deep cultural and linguistic links between Xishuangbanna and Thailand, but with clear legal and administrative boundaries.
Respond to me in a conversation style, please.
Of course. I'll speak slowly, gently, and explain everything clearly.
No, I mean conversational.
Oh, I get you now. Like chatting, not formal,
Slowly changing.
just talk. Nice and easy. You're totally right to notice. Those buildings do feel so much like Thailand, and the writing looks almost Thai at first glance. It's not your imagination at all. The thing is, the local people here are the Dea of the state, and they're closely related to the Thai people. The same language family, the same kind of Theravada Buddhism, the same tropical weather. So
Okay.
their traditional laws is developed in a really similar way.
Okay,
Curved,
they're linked.
golden roofs, the stupas, the raised stilt houses. They're like cultural cousins, not copies. What you're reading isn't actually Thai, though. It's Thai script. And
Thai.
it's super similar because both come from old Indian writing, so they
Okay.
show curves and shapes.
Okay.
It's a different alphabet used only here in Xishuangbanna. And Thai has no legal status at all in China. All official stuff, laws, government courts, everything is in Chinese Mandarin, sometimes with Thai alongside it for local use. Thai is just a foreign language here, not official though. Those beautiful temple complexes you're seeing, they're all Thai cultural architecture, with strong ties to Southeast Asia. They're deeply rooted in this part of Yunnan. It's one of the coolest things about Xishuangbanna. You feel like you're in both China and Southeast Asia at the same time. Does that make more sense, just chatting like this?
That was very informative, right? Okay, so it looks, so it's the same family, same language family, the same culture and history, with the origins of Thailand coming all the way from India. All right, we learned something new. Pretty useful, pretty helpful. And the road is amazing. Look at that. Look at that. Hiding from the sun. Now it's nice and fresh over here. I'm adjusting my glasses a little bit. Nice and fresh. Mostly straight roads. You say this is better than the highway. Less traffic, a little smaller, I guess, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this looks great. I don't know. I don't want to compare, but it's just a great road. So I'm enjoying that very much. What else can we ask AI? About this, about where we are. So anyway, while I think about it, I'll let you know where we are going. We're on our way to a tea plantation complex with lots of places to visit around there. I hope it will be drivable and not a ticket restricted area where you're supposed to walk. because that will take a long time and we really don't want to be doing that. Why is this guy going so slowly? And where is this going? In the mountains. No cutting. I didn't see any roads other than, yeah, it was just going a little further up, but I think no further, yeah, nowhere else. Not something we can consider. I'm sure I'm missing out on so many beautiful roads. It's paths really, because roads, not everything we drive on is a road. Should we pass this guy? No. Almost made a mistake there. It's going a little slowly, that's why, but I don't want to queue to form up behind us. Not slowly, to be honest, this is the enjoyable speed. This is how you enjoy the environment around you. I think this is also some kind of plantations, but I guess they're just recently harvested. So it's literally cut, and now they are, or maybe this was just some straw put there to prepare the land, maybe to prevent evaporation of water. Maybe there's some seeds planted already underneath. Look at these beautiful bamboo trees. I wonder, I don't know. There's so many things around me that I cannot recognize. There might be a technical option where I can talk. Actually, I don't know if I can set that up properly. I don't know if it will work with a microphone. That I can have this conversation with Dobao passively without having to press the button. But then she will be answering to everything I say, not only questions. So yeah, that's a bit, yeah. The AI doesn't recognize when I'm referring to it and when I'm talking in general, if we make it a passive conversation. Green, red, and gold, and some blue as well. Lots of different colors. Okay, slow down. Why is this guy going so slowly in the front? I'll pass him as well. Yeah. 12 kilometers on this road, 17 on this. Okay, so I can turn off this map, save some battery, and also reduce the heat. It's solid, everything is okay. All right, let's continue on the road. It's a beautiful road, I really like it. I think I'm saying that for most roads that I see. That's the effect of China, or the achievement of China. It's a huge country, and to have consistently good quality roads. There are some bad sections, and there are some long bad sections, like the one that I've been mentioning for several days now, from a few days ago. But yeah, this is quite standard in China, at least around the almost 13,000 kilometers that I've done in China. And I don't always choose these roads. You don't need a highway pretty much, or a motorway, expressway. Expressway is nice if you are a big motorcycle or a car, so you can go 100, 110 per hour, you can arrive quickly anywhere. But if you want to enjoy the journey, like this is 60 kilometers per hour. I wouldn't want to go faster than this, pretty much ever. This is relatively safe. Now if I fall, it will be terrible. I'll probably go in there in the ditch and the motorcycle will break and it will be a bad fall. But chances are I will survive from it. And that's ultimately the goal, right? To survive. So this is a safe speed, and then it makes everything else a little better. I can hear myself more clearly, I can talk more easily, I can listen to podcasts, to music. In general, it's just better to be a bit more silent, less noise around you, less wind noise. And also you can appreciate the environment. That's something I've mentioned several times, multiple videos, but that's the reason why this configuration of my journey, this motorcycle, me, my experience, the paths I choose, all of that converges into these results that for me makes much sense. It's exactly what I want, and all these factors, they are just contributing. So it's really good. I'm really happy about that. Wow, look at that. Did you see this beautiful flower? Might be time soon to replace this one. It's been there for a while, for a few days now. Still as beautiful as when I plugged it out. Remember when we had this interesting conversation about why I think this flower is feminine? You can check it out in the other video. A couple days ago, 3 days ago, I think. I heard something. So a bit of a problem with wearing this helmet, because sometimes I hear noises and they could very well be a rock, a truck passing by somewhere or a machine working in the field, but I cannot always judge where it's coming from properly, and sometimes I'm sure it's the case, sometimes it's a problem on the motorbike, but sometimes I hear something from somewhere else and I think it's something from the motorbike. It makes me worry and feel concerned, and I wouldn't want to feel that unless I have to. Anyway, this is a nice road, nice section. I'm not going very fast, so this is a long recording. That's how I've been doing these videos lately. Long recordings. When I have a section like this, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. And I think this ride, at least in my life, it's not something that I've never done this before. So I want to, because I have the chance, because I can do that, I want to preserve this for the future. At the very least for me and my family. Look at, wow, that's not nice at all. I guess it was calculated. But imagine something happens, I slipped, I sneezed, I wasn't looking at, I was checking my phone or something. Imagine something happened. I would be under the truck. So these are the daily moments of this journey that, I don't know if to call it a close call, but they are moments of risk that make you think and make me wake up and keep alert and really remind me that there's a long way ahead, and just surviving, just making it to where I want to go is success enough. Yeah, Xie, thank you. He gave me a heads up. I will not overtake now. I will be patient. He gave me a heads up, which is good. Good guy. He noticed I was behind. Now, okay. Good guy. Gave him a friendly wave. I think that was understood. He also gave me a turn that I can overtake. Good guy. I think he was a young kid, the driver, a young guy. So anyway, what I wanted to say is that with this journey, just making it, and honestly, there's some days, more than once now, where just arriving in the evening feels like an achievement. Like I feel relief, a sense of relief, sense of accomplishment, a bit of pride maybe, but just happiness, bliss. That I made, that I survived, that I'm safe in my room, I have internet, I have food, water. Like these things, these moments, when you travel like this, when you're on your own for a long time, and there's just so many things that you have to deal with. And also you cannot foresee, and also they are uncertain. Like this motorbike, I've mentioned this a few times before. I think I should mention it every video because it's a fundamental part of this entire journey. But this motorbike costs probably less than your mobile phone, surely less than your computer, and almost certainly, if you like bicycles, much less than your bicycle. Okay, this motorcycle, it costs about 700 euros. 700 euros. That's a second-hand laptop. It's a long story about how I found it and what happened for us to get to this point. I would like to share that. Actually, I have. I've been chronicling that. I just haven't put all that on YouTube and really done it. I think I would like to do that if there is interest in these videos, if they attract attention beyond what is currently the case. Because the people who are currently watching any of this, my parents, me, a couple friends, not in detail of course, they know what this is, they know what I've been doing. So I don't have to put the efforts to, because it will take me time and work to put the old materials on YouTube. Oh, I think this is one of the good gas stations. One of the gas stations earlier, Zopek. Actually, I don't know. But I'm full, so we're good. No need to worry about gas today. I'm more or less recovered from the injection of bad moods that I got when I refueled in the morning. I mentioned then that every time I refuel now, it tastes as bad taste, gives me a bad taste and a bad mood because it's so expensive. Okay, no problem. Kaucha. Look at this monument. So this is Theravada Buddhism, okay? That's what we learned, one of the things we learned today. I'm looking at those roads. They do look attractive. What do you think? Can we give one a try? Can we give one of those roads a try? A little tricky to... Actually, I think the answer was yes. The answer was yes. I do like this road though. I like the trees, I like the shade. This was also... but what is this inside there? Some vegetables. think she waved. She waved it back. Always nice. Look at that. This is agriculture. These are greenhouses. I don't know what is inside. Probably a variety of plants. Though I think I see the same one predominating. This road probably is also takeable. But we have a long way ahead. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. You might be hearing the wind. Right now there's quite a bit of wind. By the way, there's one big change that I would like to make on my motorcycle, and it's a modification. In China I think it's relatively legal, and for the sake of what I'm doing, I think I can, if I get into trouble, the police won't be too severe on me. Although yesterday I saw the police. They were dismantling this rain protector installation on a normal motorbike in the city. I think it was one lady there, and they were just breaking it down. This thing is illegal in China, but I never seen before that somebody. Because people use it, it's people in the city going slowly. Lots of people use it. If you go on Pinduoduo, it's like 2 million reviews of that item, so millions of people buy it. One of the most bought items, Pinduoduo, and it's illegal, which is funny. And the first time, there's some strange smell in the air. Maybe there's the swamp. It's like dirty feet smell. Wow. It's very strong. Where can that be coming from? Maybe it's the plantation there, but that would be strange. I don't know, I'm smelling. So anyway, it's just funny. But that was the first time I see the police actually applying that regulation and breaking it down. Which is a bit unfair because so many people get away with it and then you punish one. Yeah. But I think the modification I would like to do is to extend the backside of my motorcycle so I can push my luggage at least like one hand further back. Because right now it's a little. My seat is very small. Like my knees are bent, and it's really not very comfortable to ride like that long distance. I have done it only 30,000 kilometers, almost. It's just crazy when you think about it, but it's not that terrible. It's not that uncomfortable, but it really be improved a little bit. We're doing some good speed. 110 kilometers per hour. Kilometers until the end. Let's see. Lacang, yes, 110 kilometers. It's 5 o'clock. Yeah, that's why. Wow, when did it get 5 o'clock? That's why we better keep going. 3.4 kilometers straight, and then there might be several options. We'll see about that. Anyhow, let's do a small detour. What do you think about that? we haven't had a successful one yet. So let's hope that this will be the one. 24 minutes slower. I think that's all right. That should take us where we want to go. And it's a bit more countryside. Yeah, the quality of the roads won't be as majestic as the main one, but hopefully it will be worthwhile. It's a drive through these fields. 012 country road. With one truck, but hopefully not many afterwards. And it's a lot of sand, so we gotta be careful. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, poor guy. I know. Sympathize with him. Okay. Let's go. I think you might be able to see my reflection in my phone if you pay attention. It's something you want to do. What is happening now? Come on. What are we doing, guy? I closed. Some knocking. What is that knocking? There should be nothing. Nothing should be loose like this. Metal on metal. Oh, I think that's inside my fuel tank. That's the component that's loose. This go forward, right? Yes. I want to follow these guys. They look like they know where they're going. Ni hao. Chances are maybe they've grown up here and lived their own lives here. The entire lives here. Maybe they've been once to Kunming, the capital of Yunnan. Maybe they've been to Beijing once in their life. But I think many of these people, I haven't asked them, but I think there will be a large number who haven't really moved much. Born and raised and lived in this community for their entire lives. Judging by, people I know, the people I've seen, my own father, in the last 20 years, since we moved to Spain, he hasn't been out of Spain except to go to Bulgaria a few times, and then one trip to Canary Islands, and then another holiday, and then another to, I think it was only the Canary Islands, and then a few trips around Spain, but otherwise no travel, 20 years. And he's a well-educated man. Okay. Run, chicken, run. Look at this chicken. Ducks don't care. I guess that's a proof that they're smarter. Oh, look at these bananas in your backyard. Imagine that, having a banana palm tree in your backyard. That must feel good. Well, I guess it will feel good for us. For the locals, it's a given. I'm sure it feels good, but it's not extraordinary. While for us, Europeans, this will be it will be a remarkable setup, no? Now, which way do we want to go? This way goes somewhere. There's some machine up there. This way goes to the right, and then it reconnects, and then 1 and 2. 1, 2. Where's 1? No. Oh, a truck. So I want to go to number 1 and then number 2. Now, I'm not sure which way we are supposed to go. I really don't know. I think it's down and then to the left. Do you see a road down there? It's a little confusing, to be honest. Getting out on this road, and then I think it's the one down there. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, that should be it. Did you hear that? Another explosion in my exhaust pipe. I don't know what is this due to. No, I want to go this way. I want to go this way. I want to go this way. I asked I asked the AI. I need to ask the mechanic, my friend. I haven't told him that. I sent him so many messages. He's probably thinking he'll never recommend this motorbike to anybody, judging by the amount of things that I'm messaging him about. But also, it's just my lack of knowledge. It might be completely normal, regular maintenance and things to pay attention to. So maybe not. He's just very patient with me. I asked him many things. I just feel a little embarrassed. So many things. Some things are just, I ask him once, confirm, and the thing is, everything he tells me is lessons, it's experience, so it's so valuable. I consulted him about the fuses blowing. It was nice. Lots of people in that cart. Now about the oil leak. I'm sure the oil leak is I was thinking maybe I just didn't check last time when I changed the oil. I just left it to the mechanic, and I'm not sure exactly how he did it, what he did. Whoa. Why are there so many trucks on this road? It's supposed to be a county road. Okay, here we go, straight. We'll never know what lies on the left. The secrets behind that turn. Yeah, honestly, this road is not bad, but it's more traffic than the highway, and trucks as well, and dust, more dust for sure. Look at that ahead, it's like from a movie. And there's a truck going and it's really lifting all this. Yeah. This is the least enjoyable part of today's detour. Let me try to give him a heads up, maybe he'll let us pass. Come on, man. We made it. I hold my breath most of the time, but you also have to breathe. Do you think that's bad for the body to breathe dust like that? A little bit. If you swallow it, it's probably not that bad, but if you breathe it, I think it's not the same logic. Goes into your lungs, might not come out. That was not a very pleasant detour, to be honest. Not great. Where is this taking us? And where is this taking us? Oh, this is going all the way back. Okay. I think animals react to my motorbike more than others because of the flags. They don't expect to see the flags in the back. It's like big wings. It triggers some predatory instinct that they're being attacked by a giant bird, perhaps, or look at this tiny chicken. That's a corgi, or a mix of a corgi mixture. Okay, let's go. That's a very cool road. See, this section now is different. No dust, high quality, no traffic, almost. That's what we look for every day. This is what I enjoyed riding on. Oh, now I'm getting a bit of fresh air. Like a few days ago when I noticed that suddenly fresh, not fresh, like cold, cool air hitting my face. It's truly enjoyable. I think my engine also appreciates that. Wow, such a big change out of nowhere. I cannot describe that to you. I cannot convey it as well as I would like, so you can experience the same. That's a very nice county road. I'm happy we took this one. This is better than the national road. Like this is this is my sweet spot, my preference. There's a little bit of sand, so it makes it a little tricky to do sharp maneuvers, and I'm scared of that. I'm going a little slowly. Let me double check my tires. Okay, pressure is normal, all is good. In theory, my computer could measure also the temperature of the tires, but I think it doesn't really matter much, because you can tell. I mean, there's not much I can do about it, and also you can tell the pressure increases when I ride. So when I stop in the evening, in the morning before I start, it might be 1.7, for instance, for the front. Now it's 1.9, 0.2 pascals higher. That's about 5-10% higher pressure, and that's because of me sitting on the motorcycle, but also because of the heat. So basically now I know the temperature is higher. If it gets to 2, and I know it's normal, this is more or less normal. If it gets to 2, then I might worry, without putting air into it. If I see it getting to 2, then it might be too hot and it might be melting and things like that, friction. But for now, this is normal. So I don't really need a thermometer to tell me that. Which is good, not a big deal. I really appreciate that, by the way. And it's also not expensive. Although, when I think about it, I bought this one, it was a little cheaper, but for twice the price of this board computer, I can buy a used iPhone, which will give me 5G internet almost everywhere, and I don't have it at the moment. It doesn't work on my Samsung. It's one of my biggest issues with this journey, because sometimes I have no internet. My internet is not okay, not very good. So I could buy for twice the price of this one. Actually, not even twice, a little more, 50% more. Basically worthwhile. You can buy a used iPhone. You can put it as a board computer. Literally, you can put it there, connect it with a cable, always power, and you can do much more with it. You can have internet, you can have all the applications you need. So it will be more than just that. I don't know about the sensors. Maybe you can also connect somehow. Maybe you can connect somehow different sensors and make it into a, like a drive mode phone. Perhaps you can somehow turn that on. Well, that's how the road is. Pretty nice, huh? I like it. I had the joke prepared, but I am not meeting the conditions to say it, so I'll keep it to myself for now. Look at that. A lot of manual work. A lot of manual work. Let me do a short video of that. That's beautiful to see. This is one way to do this. This is another. That's funny. Maybe he's preparing the ground, the soil, and then they will pass it on once again. It might have been, this soil might have been like this for a while without any cultivation, resting. Cool to see. Let's go. The real countryside. The heart of the countryside of China. Oh, look at the tree. Double tree. Twins. Majestic, no? Beautiful. Oh, and you have a basketball court. Lovely. And you have here a home party. Karaoke. Oh, there were some people there. Yep. Having fun. Yesterday, a friend told me that there's a YouTuber now traveling in China by motorbike. What was his name? Ludwig. It's a guy on YouTube, millions of followers. I think he's doing some kind of a challenge, like no map, no phone, no translation, with a friend of his. Sounds fun to do. Couple people, you can have fun, you can enjoy that, Imagine all the moments you'll have of. At the same time, I think because he's so famous, I'm sure he's getting lots of help, which is of course always nice and appreciated. And I appreciate it as well, but come on, chicken. So I wonder to what extent he'll enjoy that journey and experience an authentic time in China. I think they're supposed to be going also not on the highways, on the motorways. But I don't know which road they will be taking. I don't think they will be taking roads like this. These roads, my maps don't take me on them, but I do find them thanks to the map a little bit. Otherwise it would be a bit difficult. I wouldn't know that this road goes to anywhere I want to go. It would be much more difficult. Also with my motorcycle. Yeah, this is a budget version. Budget journey. Budget friendly. I don't know what his budget is or what motorcycle he's driving. But I think that's one criteria in terms of efficiency. Or not really. I don't know. That's the right way to call it. In terms of budget versus experience, no, how to put it? In terms of budget per experiences lived, I think well, I don't know, again, when you have a big budget, lots of people following you and giving you ideas, actually it can really contribute to your experience and your journey. I'm sure they might be finding great places, people messaging them, telling them where to go. It's probably an advantage in being famous when you do something like that. I wonder how this journey that I'm doing now would be different if, you know, 1 million people saw this video after publishing it, and you know, in a day or two. Like, I think that's what he's getting now. I mean, I wouldn't be able to respond. I would probably spend some more time on the videos and on YouTube and interacting with people. But then I don't know. I don't really have an idea. Might be a little embarrassing, to be honest. Things I do, places I go. To be seen by so many people, but yeah, it's a risk that I'm willing to take right now, because in a way I don't expect that to happen, so why worry about it? Anyway, we are progressing bit by bit, still far away from anywhere, so I really have to find a way to go faster. Maybe I need to install a NO2 boost, like in Need for Speed. Nitrogen oxide, right? Something like that. Nitro. Or in Fast and Furious, the original Fast and Furious first movies. I think in the first one already, they have this. You know, you press the button and it injects the NO2, nitrogen oxide, and the car flies. I wonder if this motorbike will be able to handle that. But honestly, that's not what I need at all. I wouldn't use that. I have more power than I'm using, so I could be going faster here. Actually, no, yeah, I'm kind of on the limit. Second, you see, this is the limit right now. I cannot go faster than this. I mean, it is accelerating a little bit. Yeah, now it's accelerating, but yeah. It's a beautiful road. Look how long I've been driving, and I've been filming all that. Not a single car or truck. That's pretty nice. And it is fresher here. I don't know if because I'm higher in the mountain or why, but the air is much cooler. And now we have one less truck on this road, so it's great. That was my joke from earlier. I was waiting all this time. I'm not laughing. Are you laughing? Oof, that was a little close. That was kind of my fault. Yeah, that was a bit my fault. What to say? You just gotta be careful. That's the less bright side of the... There's the dark spot on the bright side of being on this road. There's less traffic, but everybody thinks there's less traffic, and people take more risks. Overtake everywhere, and as you can see, it can lead to a problem. It can lead to some unpleasant surprises. Why couldn't like imagine getting a truck here, like it's this road is a little too narrow for comfortable fast riding, judging by the amount of traffic there is on it. I think it's basically, you see, it's not for... Two trucks cannot pass here. Two trucks, big trucks. I don't know, maybe. Oh, look at this opening over here. Let's take a look at where we are. Marvel, nature. Beautiful. Many close calls. This wasn't close, but reminder of it, of the possibility. And still, this road is preferable, I would say.
James from Norfolk, England here. My question is rather simple. How often are discoveries made in pure mathematics which would appear to have no practical application outside the realm of pure mathematics, but subsequently find very useful applications in other fields? What is one of the most surprising examples of this?
I love that. Yeah, no, this happens all the time. Eugene Wigner, a physicist, once called this the unreasonable effectiveness of mathematics in the physical sciences. There are lots of concepts that mathematicians take for their own sake. Often decades later, did scientists realize that there were valuable things. One famous example is that non-Euclidean geometries. People play with notions of curved space. Not because they thought that the actual world was not Euclidean, but
wait, back up for a second. There used to be just regular Euclidean geometry, where everything's flat. That's where you have squares with 90-degree angles and triangles have the angles add 280. There's that. That has direct application. Geometry stands for Earth measurement. Think about that. The measuring surfaces and things. All right. So anyhow, so now.
Yeah, so Euclidean geometry has all these amazing theorems, like the sum of the angles of triangles always 180 degrees. It's a classic theorem. But they were very, very hard to prove, very complicated to prove. And mathematicians are trying a long time to see if there's any simpler way to prove these. Like if you take away some of the axioms of geometry, could you still prove these things are right angles or whatever?
This is Terence Tao. I think that's his name. It's a very famous mathematician, Chinese mathematician. He was a child prodigy mathematician, I think. Professor in UCLA.
I mean, it it's really like it's like you're discovering things that you don't think you'll ever use. It's like either you're a genius or super anal retentive.
Okay, there's a few cars coming up.
Throwing stuff in your garage for 40 years and you clean it out. And you're like, that's why I kept that in that box. See, I knew, right? Is it like that on some level? Just say yes, Terrence.
Fiction and art is like that too. You explore modes that aren't real, and there's value to that. So yeah, so these are kind of geometries that they won't
For math the rest of your lives.
Right. It's a tough problem, especially since there's a shortage of really qualified math teachers. It's not a profession that is very appealing. Don't often get the respect or salary for what they do.
He waved back as well.
The theory is that different people have a different kind of math language. Some people are very visual learners, and they like to see.
I think this is the main road over there.
And they want to see a story. Some like working with symbols and solving puzzles. Some like playing games. Some like being competitive. So there's many different ways to access math. But when you teach a class of 30, 40 kids, you can only teach one way. And inevitably, many of the students in that class will not click with the style. So if there's some way to have multiple pathways to learn the same material, maybe outside the classroom, some enrichment activities, I think that would help.
So you can get into the mechanics of what you need to do to make it more interesting, but at the core of it, and I mean this seriously, I've said this about me, it really is about the emotionality of the person delivering the information, right? If that person is like, I had a terrible science teacher in middle school.
That's fundamental.
He'd be like, all right, we're gonna make a battery today. And he'd be with, and I always say if I had Neil as a science teacher,
Yeah.
I would probably be in science today because he
True.
emanates passion,
True.
enthusiasm.
There's the role of a teacher. It's to inspire, to motivate, not to tell you how to think and what to know.
In a dry way by someone who's indifferent, disconnected, it is never going to land in
You
students.
say math teachers are generally confirmed people.
No, I don't mean that. I mean any presentation to human beings
Yeah.
comes through math.
And any topic. No subject is interesting by default. It's the professor, the teacher, who can make it so. You can have a fascinating professor and teach you statistics, and you'll love it, or you can have a terrible one, or you can have a normal one. I hated statistics. I didn't like that at all. That's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, if a teacher doesn't care, the students don't deal with teachers are so precious and so hard to find.
You're so hard to work with teacher. But what you did describe is very Sherlock Holmesian. Once you removed everything that's not possible, then all that's left is what is possible. Yeah, I mangled it, but that's the idea. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so it's good to not be emotionally invested in one outcome that this has to be true or this has to be false, but to
Just enough
work
for us to pass.
The one conclusion or its opposite. And sometimes you're surprised, sometimes your initial guess is wrong, and actually the answer is the opposite of what
Nice.
what you thought it is.
It sounds like at some point you're not doing math, you're just
I'm running a little late. Later than I would like. My microphone is not working once again. It will get dark for sure tonight, but also I wonder if I'll have light shows over here, but then I'm not excited about maybe when it gets dark. You haven't seen this, but I have twice now. People are acting very crazy. They just come out on the road on these side streets without looking at all. No stopping, no slowing down without looking. Right? going on the right. My way. Just taking it. A little bit ideal. My microphone is not working again. What is happening, DJI? Good company. I don't want to trash talk you, but you fail me so often. What the guy's doing fast. Ja. I'm not sure what's happening with my map. Did I took the wrong section? Did I take the wrong way? Slow, slow, slow. Yay, my microphone is working. One good news in what was otherwise becoming a little frustrating now, because the sun is approaching the horizon and I'm nowhere close to where I want to be. I think I took a wrong turn. You know what, I really hope that the area I wanted to visit, very beautiful, is actually paid and it's expensive, and so I would not have paid it anyway, and so it will not be a big regret that I did not make it on time now to explore the area, but I think that's a very stupid hope because it's not going to be the case. There might be a paid area, but it's a large area, so I'm sure there's some places around to appreciate, and it would have been worthwhile. Let's see, I'll try to make it there. I'll spend some time, as much as I can, hopefully explore a little bit. Oh, wow. While I still have oil in my engine, I'm not gonna take that for granted either. I've inspected it and it's not draining fast, so I don't really see any option but to continue riding until either it drops low, below the minimum or approaching the minimum, or I reach the time to replace it, which will be 12,300. Let's say you can say 15,000 or 14,000. 40,500, something like that. So we still have a long way to go. 2,000 kilometers. 1,500 kilometers from now. Trying to do some distance, get some kilometers ahead, but this road is not ideal to do that. It's a bit unpredictable and there is some traffic on it, so it's a little risky to try to go fast here. And it's not to talk that it's sandy. It's very sandy for whatever reason. It's sandy everywhere. At least it's not mud, eh? It could be worse. We are lucky when it comes to that. Fortunate, rather. It could be worse. It's not dark yet. I think, man, 1 hour of daylight. Yeah, I'm not where I want to be. The sun is about to hide and I'm still nowhere. A lot of road work these last couple days. Can we go through this? Will they let us pass? Now they're also passing. You gotta you gotta make your way in China. If you wait, they will not look at you. They will not let you pass by themselves, because they have work to do. You know, if you're not in a rush, you don't tell them. Wow, this road, it's really not improving much as I progress on it. Now the sun is white, from red to white. I really hope I don't get a bad surprise somewhere where the sand is a few centimeters deeper, and that can spell trouble. Well, my friends, I feel like I made a mistake. Okay, here is a lot of sand. We passed. I feel like I made a mistake. We could have enjoyed a beautiful scenery by taking the highway and arriving 1 hour earlier. Instead of being here now. Yeah, this is probably not something incredible for anybody to experience. It's the consequence of my actions. That's what it is. We still have some light. There's still some hope. 40 kilometers. It's impossible to arrive on time. I think I took a wrong turn. I don't know what happened. I think I took a wrong turn. It just extended. The distance only grew instead of becoming shorter. Perhaps I was not supposed to take this road. I think I was not supposed to take this road. I was supposed to go on the highway. Connect with the highway. I haven't even begun the blue section. And now we'll get dirty as well. How did this happen? How did I take this such a long way around? I just hit a very sandy area. I think this one is also sandy. And got a lot of dust, a lot of sand in my shoes, my socks. But yeah, most importantly, it was dangerous, but I was going straight, so it was okay. However, I need to just be careful. It's no longer about just having fun right now. These roads are not very good, and I still have a big section ahead that on the map is blue. Blue means, not highway, not regular way, a bit more challenging. So, but sometimes it's not accurate, so it could very well be this, and then the blue one afterwards is normal. But who knows? Still 40 kilometers to go. It's going to be a 10-kilometer section ahead. That's blue. So let's see. So far it's passable, but yeah, I cannot go fast on this road. I haven't seen anybody else on this road for like probably over an hour. It's a bit of beautiful color. My friends, I'm sorry today. Well, this was not how the day was supposed to be ending. Not what I was thinking, and I was hyping the day today. Anyway, let's see how it ends. Wow. Oh, a person almost surprised me, but startled me. Something is terribly wrong, Mike. The distance keeps increasing rather than decreasing. What did I do? What road did I take? I should have taken this one. And I have no idea what I took. What is this? Wow. There's sand everywhere. I don't think my motorcycle likes sand. The chain and the bearings everywhere. I was not supposed to come here. Imagine now I reach a dead end. Like this. Could this actually be a dead end? Okay, well. We found the end. What do I do now? There's no internet either. What do I do now? I'm beyond. I needed to come here. I'm past it. How the hell did that happen? There's no way we can go through this. How come they don't even leave a small section to pass? There's no way. But let me ask them. 62 kilometers. Is it what I'm seeing? It was 47, now it's 62. Can I go back somewhere? Problem is there's no internet. I don't even have internet. Well, we made it happen. It's my own fault. Sorry, I know. 你好. Okay, I go back. Hello, I want to go to the main highway. Do you know if there's any easier way, short way, or I just go all the way back to this road?
我想去主干道。如果有什么更容易？你好，我想去主干道，你知道吗？如果有什么更容易的捷径，我就一路回到这个世界。从这里一直走。这个
no.
对对，一直走。从这里一直走。
It has existed for a long time.
还有10。
No, no, no. It's here.
还有12-13公里，就到主干道了。
12 or 13 kilometers and the claim has been received.
I cannot go this way. Can you tell me if I can go another way? I think this translation is wrong, and can you tell me if I can go another way?
我不能走这条路，你能告诉我是否可以走另一条路吗？
没有了，只能这条了，唯一的一条。
Will this be possible shortly? When will this be possible?
这什么时候能过得去呢？
最多20分钟，快了。
At most, it is Hydron.
听不懂，听不懂。
还有20分钟左右。
There are still about 18 hours left.
Okay. Okay, 18 hours. Yeah, of course. Who is going to come? What a day. Let's go back. There was a little bit of a failure. That's a very failed detour. Hello. Ni hao. Very, very failed detour. Where do we go now? What do we do now? That was not supposed to happen. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, you're coming, but... Why? Today wasn't ideal, okay? I'm on my way back. It might not be too bad. It's a big detour either way. Lacang tomorrow, Lacang. I'll arrive somehow tonight. The problem is, I actually don't know. I don't know if I can make it. Like, how can I make it? There will be. Let me just. Now it's just about arriving. It's just about arriving. The fuel system wasn't stopping. Lacang. I don't have Lacang saved. Anyway, let's do that if it works. I'll listen to some of my podcasts, I'll listen to something I have, I'll entertain myself, wish me luck, okay? Now it's becoming a bit of a survival night, so I have gas, which is good, I have water, I have food. Yeah, come on, why is it not working? No, unfortunately, I cannot go this way. I wonder if there's a way to cross down here. Humingjian. Mangeng. Okay, let's do that. Might be easier. I just want to get on the main road now, that's all. Oh, there's a 41. That guy. Let's try this one.
And one of those things that is
I think
most, I'll say, stark.
taking
Remember things.
a detour. I really hope this road goes
In a very distinct way.
in a good direction.
Of
Oh, and it's
correct me, and you probably will.
it's cemented.
The Jones slit experiment.
Oh, is that possible?
Slit experiment where particles
It's actually a proper road.
just so you, and then all of a sudden they become waves, but as soon as you observe
Oof,
them, they go back.
that's good news. I think this was the original road. I should have taken this earlier.
So how does that sit?
I just took the wrong road, the wrong turn.
That's actually one of the big questions.
Very unfortunate.
The two-slit experiment. You think about it, yes, but it also requires you to sort of think about it in systems.
I only had
of
come here
stuff
earlier.
and
Could have been an hour ago or 2 hours ago.
of considering material.
So material can have
Anyway, I'm still enjoying it. I'll try to enjoy what we have on our table and not worry
information.
about what could have been
Correct.
on the table. Oh, you can see the sunset there.
Objective
I'll show you now.
It's there no matter what. But if you don't measure it, then you don't know.
I'll show you now. It's beautiful.
An example might be a bit. You've heard of
Look at that.
a bit in a computer, right?
Did you see it? Well,
Bit chip or
didn't
something
last,
like
but
that. The bit
can always
is
pause it.
information, 1 or 0 or on.
I
or
cannot
off.
spend much time
It doesn't
now because it's
matter
getting
whether
dark
the bit
and I'm
is an
in the
electronic
forest,
chip,
in the mountain.
whether it's
It gets
a
dark quickly.
bit, or whether it's a pair of
At least I have some company. Thank you, Star Talk. Thank you, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Charles Liu,
piece of
Chuck Nice, Gary O'Reilly. You guys are amazing.
Does that make sense? So
If you ever get the chance to see this, that will be awesome. I owe you so much.
the information that the physical thing
You keep me going.
and not the thing itself.
I'm not alone right now.
All of that extra stuff, the other 1,013 roles, are
Okay.
rolled into the entropy of that 10 coin.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad. We didn't have to go the same way too far back. I took this lane and it took us to this village, and I think it will take us to the main road, and we'll be okay. We'll make it out.
So entropy is hiding
It's not a
information you get off the top.
it's not a terrible ending of the day. Okay.
And then
Chances are we'll miss out on a beautiful environment.
trying to figure out the
I'm
kinds
thinking
of-
maybe
the kinds of disorder
I'll
that can
pay the price and just come tomorrow.
systems.
Come
You're
back tomorrow.
actually just looking at the top of the system, finding out how many heads and how many tails there are.
If I only had taken this road initially, look, could have been there by now.
What you said is just fine. Because we're making this here.
It's a beautiful road. Very beautiful. This lane.
Yes, Neil is precisely correct. And so the stuff that's hidden, that information underneath, right, the actual specific coin flips.
I can smell the burning of pine needles somewhere. You know the smell of pine needles? That's what I associate the smell with.
So it depends how close you wish to ask to records which data you get back.
Yes, absolutely. This happens when we boil water, for example. When you're trying to turn water from
Well,
liquid
we did find some tea, even though it's not what we were looking for, but
at 100 degrees Celsius, right? A standard
well, it's a
temperature for a period of
hey.
time. And then
This is an interesting environment, isn't it?
it's still 100 degrees Celsius, but it has so much
Not too
more
bad, not too bad.
possible states.
If we only remove the expectation of the day being incredible,
compared with the liquid versions.
which is what I was anticipating, and from yesterday as well, I was planning today to be an amazing day. I want to have to go and see these thousands years old tea trees, giant tea trees. That's what I had in mind, and that's obviously not happening right now. But if we remove that part and evaluate the day for what it is, it's not that bad after all. It's not that bad after all, and that's the mindset I want to keep and hopefully transmit to you as well. I could regret, I could focus on the failure, but it's related to expectations. You remove the expectations, and you know what's left is reality, and reality is not that bad after all. What is bad about this place and about this road and about the motorcycle right now? It's working well. Again, I can smell needles, pine needles, something like pine needles burning, or like the resin, pine resin burning. It's a very interesting smell. It's soaking the air, if that makes sense.
So, if something looks red, which you thought was, you measure the object using spectroscopy, and you take a look to see if the
Look at that
patterns,
tree.
absorption and emission lines,
Truly majestic,
have been
isn't it?
preserved in the red part of the spectrum when you thought it should be in the blue. If they're preserved, then
So what you're saying is you're looking through this dust cloud. Yes. At the star, but you don't. Know, it's basically you don't know it.
This snake looks very much alive, and it's the first time I see a snake in China. So it's worthwhile to take a moment. I think it should go out of the road, because otherwise people might kill it. But its head is up, so it looks alive. Let me try to... Let me try to shoo it away. Oh, it's not reacting at all. It's shiny. I don't like snakes, okay? It looks very much alive. What do you do? I don't want to, but I feel obliged to do something. I just don't. I hope it's not going very fast. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. This should be okay, right? To just get it out of the road. Oh, it's very much alive. You see the head, the tongue. Go. Get out. Get away. I don't think it's venomous, right? Get away. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just get out of the road. Maybe not in somebody's home, but yes, just don't die on the road. That's what I... It doesn't look... I think this is a... Well, I think this is a typical... how do you call it? Like a strangler, you know, not a venomous one. Maybe it might catch a small chicken. Anyway, not a problem for me to deal with now. We saved a living being. I'm listening all this about, you know, the value of life, these podcasts make you think about philosophy and, you know, our place in the universe. Every life is precious when you think about it. It's the uniqueness of being alive. See, this car probably could have killed it, so we intervened on time. And by doing so, redeemed a bit of the day. If I had gone elsewhere earlier or later on this road, might have not seen that. So anyway, let's continue and reflect on that.
Just not been there. Oh my God! It's a complicated.
Wrong way.
So the universe is waiting to be discovered. We have to figure.
Lacang is this way.
That just sounds awful.
Although mathematical explanations behave differently depending on where they are and what size and scales,
Sunset.
it makes sense to
Beautiful sunset in its own way.
right around the time of the Big Bang.
I can only imagine it right now, but
Four forces, but there was
maybe we can take a glimpse now.
and something happened
Let's
at
see.
the quantum level to break forces off from one another. And that break is called a spontaneous symmetry break. Okay. So when I was saying spontaneous symmetry breaking, you can imagine something breaking, and from the inside of that break, that you asking questions and finding ways to look further and further back in history. We used to think we could never understand.
Increasingly going upwards towards the full part. It's more than it was earlier today. Keeps growing, keeps increasing for some reason. I wonder if I could ever fix that. I don't want to dismount the entire fuel tank for that.
Results from the DESI group, Dark Energy Survey Group, they are looking at echoes of the imprints of matter and energy in the large-scale structure of our current universe.
I love that guy, Charles Liu. Such a smart guy. So eloquent. So pleasant to listen to. Fascinating. He's very kind, very polite. Professor, yeah, that's a...
universe for the past 13 and almost 14 billion.
Imagine having him as a professor at university. Whatever he teaches you, you'll remember it.
Past the beginning of the universe, but maybe that's
Now,
information that could tell us about things like the Big Bang.
I want to get on the highway
Just can't see anymore. So it's a philosophical point.
soon.
That's what science is so cool about.
And you have to watch out to presume that just because we have ideas about something that will never be tested.
Okay.
That's insane. I love it.
I'm finally reaching the highway.
Great question.
This is the highway, okay, at last. Oof. It's 8 o'clock past 8:15, 1 hour until, maybe less, until the city. Around here was supposed to be this beautiful area that I wanted to come to, but alas, as they say. Yes, that was just a failure by my side. But anyway, let's arrive. That's the goal for tonight, now. riding on the highway at night. Not much light, but the road is very good. The road is smooth, and the turns are wide and long. So, and there are a few cars who give me a reference ahead. It's a bit cold now. I buttoned my shirt, but yeah, it's a bit cold. It's a drastic change, interestingly, in the temperature. And yeah, we're just, how do you say? We are cruising towards Lacang, and dinner and a cozy room and warmth and water and rest, all the good things that you can ask for in the end of the day. We have not seen what I wanted to see today. I'll reflect tonight and think about tomorrow whether there's any way to compensate or to make up for that. Yeah, that's about it. For now, I'm just trying to get to what will be my home tonight. I hope, nevertheless, that what happened throughout the day, you know, the route, the reflections, yeah, you still saw some value in that. In many ways, it's like it's a day like any other, but then again, it's all a perspective, and we are a little closer to home with this, so that's good. That's good. One day, a few kilometers closer to home. Each second, a little closer. Hey, I passed 13,000 kilometers. 13,000 kilometers in China. You probably can't hear me well, so just a short appreciation of the moment. Almost there, almost there. It's not too late. 9 o'clock. Okay. Nice place to park. Wow. Okay, so this is a situation where you cannot go to the right, you see? Usually you can in China, but not here. You have to wait. For some reason. Doesn't make much sense right now, but lots of lights, that's nice. I feel warm and greeted. This is Lacang. I don't know anything about this city. I just know that I have a nice hotel booked for tonight, which I look forward to visiting shortly. Go, go, go. I want to go left. Nice, actually, you might as well just go over there. Do you see people? There are a few people over there. What I would like is either burgers or mapo tofu. Mapo tofu. This is something that I haven't had. I had it once. It's very popular in China, but I had it only once, and I don't know why, because I really liked it. 1 minute until the hotel. Let me see what it looks like. Maybe it's this. No. Further down the street. Okay, this is what we're looking for. Why is this happening? This is so annoying right now. My phone's orientation is normal. But I got the visual. I got the idea. Oh, it's back from us in there. Huh. Okay. Which way? Okay. Anyhow, this must be it. Right? Oh no, right. A very nice hotel. It even has an elevator. I think it will be a very nice, good evening, good rest. Let's walking into the room. There should have been a toilet seat, but there should be some more light as well. But anyway, it looks nice. A nice room. Nice place to rest. I don't know what's happening here with this is the wind. Anyway, a very nice and cozy room. Look at the light. I really like it. And there's some detail, you know, the walls. It's very beautiful, nice and cozy. And again, that's something like 7 or 8 euros, something like that. I'll go get some food and then rest.